My name is Julius and I'm a sophomore at Oviedo High School, and this is my story. At the age of 2, I was separated from my parents because my dad was abusive and my mother was a drug addict. At the age of 3, my parents lost parental rights and I was put up for adoption. At the age of 5, I was adopted by this lady along with my 3 brothers, and at the age of 6 was removed because she was abusive too. After losing my brothers, I fell into depression, wondering why it is that by the age of 6 I've already lost everything: my mother, my father, and my brothers. I felt unloved and unwanted, and I didn't trust people enough to even let them love me. After going to 27 different placements home and getting hurt, I decided to lock my emotions under a mask and not let anyone in an attempt to not get hurt again, but things only got worse. When I got to high school, I started drinking, smoking, and fighting, to the point where I got a battery charge for hitting my adopted dad. My adopted parents refused to pick me up from JDC, so I was moved to a group home in Oviedo called Boys Town, and they introduced me to something different. There they started a life group where a man named Brennan led it, and during the life groups I really didn't want to attend it, so I kept throwing atheist questions at Brennan to prove his religion fake. And after a couple of life groups where he kept proving me wrong, I decided to give him a chance and started listening to what he had to say. And I started hearing about this man named Jesus and this all-powerful God. And one night when we were opening up about our stories, Brennan told me that Jesus loves me and he forgives me for what I've done. And I started breaking down crying. And I felt Jesus' forgiveness. And at that point I couldn't deny that he was real anymore. So I decided to give my life to him. And not too long after, I got baptized. And after getting baptized, the mask I used to wear to hide my emotions was taken off. And one by one, I started being free of my addictions, my heart was healed, and I started to be able to trust people again. And through prayer, one of my brothers was found. I was able to be happy knowing that I had a God that loves me and a spiritual family to guide me. So if you're feeling unloved and unwanted, know that there's a God out there that loves you and forgives you no matter what you've done.